all my styrene junkies. It's Half-Ass Model Garage with a Monday bench update and a question to you modelers out there, plus maybe some of the judges or somebody. I need some kind of help or some input. So please, anybody who's watching this, comment on my video to give me some direction on what I should do as far as my Acme build, because it basically either delays the project and doesn't make it to Acme this year, or it goes as it is. So like I said, this is a bench update. Just got a couple quick things, guys. Not gonna take too long, hopefully. So the first problem I got, let me explain it before I show it, is I've been working on a 1971 Plymouth GTX. It's the Fast and Furious Dom edition, and I put a Hellcat motor in it. Now I've customized and adjusted this engine to fit in this chassis the best as it can, and because I print my own stuff, so I'm able to tweak and do some things. But even with all that said and done, the hood won't close. How ironic. I did all the test fitting and everything worked. I don't understand how my dimensions all of a sudden changed. And I've already kind of dabbled with trying to sand a lot of the oil pan off and drop it down as far as I can, and it's still too high. So my choices are basically this, and my question is, do I take another hood from the kit and make some sort of cowl induction to open up the hood so I can close it, or do I leave it as it is? Because most of our models, when we just, or should I say, I have not brought one to a show yet. I've only gone to shows and seen what gets done. But most of the models, people either take the hoods off or the hoods are propped up. So with that being said, do I just leave it as it is because the hood will be propped up for the engine to be seen, or I can remove the hood and set it to the side? So I just need to know, what do you think is actually the right course of action? Make it right so that it closes and opens properly, even though it might get displayed up or down, up or off. So that's what I kind of need to help with, guys, because I'm really like, does it actually frown on me for not making sure or making the model work to its proper function? That's what I'm kind of getting at. So, and I got a quick update on my gasser build from the kit that I won from One Team Garage, JT over there. I hope I got that one right, because all these, or is it I Need My Garage Time? I Need My Garage Time by JT. Sorry, JT. I really get those channels mixed up all the time. And I designed my license plate for my models from here on out, so like your opinion on that, guys. I can show you both the big one or the sheet of small ones, but anyways, let me get the camera turned around. So, and basically here she is, and basically the pointy, where are you? Come on, get off my keyboard. So not only does the power steering pump here also, get you guys a little crooked here, hit the hood, but this top of the I think it's a wiffle blower or supercharger, I'm not sure which way they just describe these. This hits the hood right here too, which basically is in this area, and that's the only problem. This hood has these indentations where the a decal would go if you were doing the proper build, which I'm not. That's why if I was to do this, there would be some huge modifications to create some sort of cowl induction system in this, and that's kind of why I'm thinking it's going to end up being what it is. But I just kind of want to know what you guys think as far as what's proper for the show. I mean, should I leave it alone, or should I really be trying to make sure that I can, squeeze everything in there the way it's supposed to be squeezed in? I'm also still fighting with some interior and window problems because I've been test fitting and stuff again. I've actually broke both my A-pillars again, but the windshield I know will hold that all in. I can tell you this, guys, if anybody's ever building this kit, don't cut your doors out. It's way more work than you want to deal with because it is so fine right here, the way the door comes in and cuddles around when you're cutting it out. This is got less than this fingertip of amount of stuff, but I knew the windshield was going to go in, would basically hold it, but I didn't expect it to break so easily. It's still not glued together, but this is kind of what it's going to look like. This will be the stance. I do have everything plumbed and wired. So the NOS system, I should have had, where's my light? Here's my light. So basically, NOS tank's all hooked up. Everything's all wired. Rear tank, all that. There is a fuel pump underneath the car and stuff. So, but a lot of that won't be seen. It's just, it's there. I know I did it. It's more for my what do you want to call it? I'm sorry, guys. Just because I know it should be there. So, these are my license plates. They will go on all my models, and I'm glad that the camera is picking it up nice. So I basically did a quick design of these. I'm trying 2 different styles. I do have 1 sheet on water transferables and 1 sheet on vinyls, and I'm going to see which one looks better when it's actually put on license plate frames, whether it be photo etch or a regular kit one. Alright, so the gasser, I haven't gotten too far because I've been trying to, and please excuse the tape. So I've been working on the tilt nose function in this. So I've been, basically trying to, I designed and quickly 3D printed out a type of mechanism, and all of this will look better when it's done. It's going to be pinned and everything, so and I'll have magnets, which you can kind of see there. This is the real rough draft, guys, which kind of I think this needs to be showed. A lot of people don't realize how much we go through when we're trying to modify a model. I mean, just cutting this hood out, and of course now I can't get it to sit right. Like I said, there's still some finessing that needs to be done, and but this is the way they did the gassers back in the day on a coupe. All of them pretty much had tilt noses. It's really the only way to do it, especially once I put the blower and stuff in there. I'll be cutting the center of the hood out anyways, so to fit that all in. But that's as far as I've gotten because I've had to basically cut a lot of the chassis away. And right now I'm just using, I can't remember the proper name of the pins for sewing, but everybody likes to use them for shifters. I use them to do all kinds of different stuff, apply glue, whatever. They're an asset to have in your arsenal of tools that you're working with. So right now I've done, this is the best way I could pin it and everything, and a lot of that's got to do with you only have that very small amount of plastic in the front grill area. And I will be trying to, the chrome pieces, I'll be trying to open up all the slots in that so that it mimics the proper the proper car. And I'll give you a sneak peek of, let me open it up real quick here, guys. Hopefully this is the car that I am basically doing it after. So this is the gasser that I am copying, I guess we'll say. So, and as you can see, like the chrome, that's how they just finned it. I mean, the lights will be totally blanked out. I don't know if I'll do moon eyes like that. I really do like the car. I don't, you know, I would have to make all these decals. I don't have any of these decals because I don't do race cars, so I don't have any of that. Like the that's a ship, and I can't remember something freight, but you know, so most of the other stuff I can redo, like the 107, I mean 1007, I'll be able to do that. The guy's name I'll be able to do. I just won't, I don't know if I'll actually be able to copy or find a copy of the ship and banner to put on the side of the car, but you know, nonetheless, I mean, as far as decals are concerned, that's going to be an open option, but this is exactly what I'm going for. It will be that satiny flat, you know, satiny black. The chrome will be on there just like that. I will bare metal foil the chrome that's basically being shown there in the picture the same way with the model. And yes, guys, my bench is like destroyed. I'm working on another projects like 3D printing or whatever. So, but give me your input. I mean, you know, I mean, is there something better than what I'm doing right now? Or, you know, I mean, I thought about cutting these doors open. I will be cutting the trunk open because the fuel cell will be in the back of the trunk. So I'm one of those ones that if you're putting something in the car, it should be able to see it. That's my only thing. And just like my group build, even though, yeah, see, the fuel pump is right there and my axle is taped up because I have to make spacers. The fuel pump is right there and plumbed and everything, but the only way to see that will be on a mirror base, you know, when you're displaying it. You know, the underside of this is pretty plain. The headers and stuff, I still have some work to figure out because them torsion bars come right where the header is, so I'm gonna have to print some. Let me flip you around real quick, face to face. So basically I'm gonna have to print or make some 45s or 35-degree angles so that can come around that torsion bar. You know, it's part of the kit. I don't want to cut that out. I mean, it wouldn't be right. I mean, honestly, I should have done a drop-down header instead of that style long tube header, or even a short tube header might have worked. But I've been 3D printing something else, and both my printers have been going non-stop for the last 4 days. Some of it because I've screwed up and made parts facing the wrong directions. I've had to reprint parts because I really don't want to try to sand all that stuff out. But anyways, I'm babbling, I'm getting off course. I wanted to make this video under 10 minutes because I know people don't like long videos. So guys, please let me know your thoughts on the hood thing as far as the model's concerned. It will help me determine exactly what I need to do, because it's either going to not make the model be able to show up at the show, or I'll be able to press on and do the rest of the stuff, because I still got to wet sand and clear coat this thing. I haven't done it. That paint job is still just MCW directly on the car. So there I go. I'm over and I'm babbling again. All right, guys, with that, I will see you all later. Bye.